laugh too hard.
David, I just about had a stroke last month when the top talent made it into Pure Power Wrestling.
I feared for your health in that match, and you weren't even wrestling in it.
Oh man! I mean, you got Big Jess Youngblood, who I mean, just look at the guy, speaks for himself. He's built to wrestle. He's built to wrestle people. He's built to wrestle cattle. He's built to wrestle buffalo. He's built to wrestle anything that gets put in front of him.
And you see they're walking out here with the Top Talent Forever Championship. That's the title of their own creation that they're putting on the line here tonight against the Bad Seeds.
Yeah, from what I understand, they had to put away quite a few months' salary in order to get that belt made because you can see how beautiful it is. I actually got to hold it a little earlier today, and it's a very heavy, nice. That's a really
Big Jesse Youngblood tearing up the sign that said, I believe it said Top Talent Sucks.
Well, as nice as that belt is, they don't deserve it for treating our fans that way. I don't care if they buy it, they didn't win.
Now, they created that title a few months ago as they were traveling all across North America, believing that every single place they went, they were the absolute top talent in those promotions, and now they created that title to show that off. But how much longer are they going to have it?
David, in December, we were treated to an unbelievable tag match. These guys and the Bad Seeds put on a match that, I mean, I didn't even need Viagra. It was amazing.
And here comes the Stormbringer and Cowboy Bryn Watts. Certainly two of the greatest talent tag teams that we've seen here in Pure Power Wrestling.
You know what's really baffling to me is, up until the point the top talent made it to Pure Power Wrestling, these fans didn't really like the Bad Seeds at all. And that's an understatement. They actually hated these guys. And now it's all about territory. These guys, the Bad Seeds, have stood up on behalf of Pure Power Wrestling, and they're telling top talent they aren't as good as they think they are, and they're going to fight tooth and nail to keep their reputation intact. And listen to these fans. 3 months ago, they were booing these guys out of the building.
As you mentioned, Bulldog, it's about territory, but that man you see up there in the front, the Cowboy Bryn Watts, the incredible fire you saw from that man in these two teams match last month was absolutely unbelievable. I've never seen a man get that fired up, that intense to defend his home territory.
I'm telling you, man, Cowboy Bryn Watts, I think pound for pound, probably the best wrestler in Pure Power Wrestling. Pound for pound, he's probably one of the top 5 in Western Canada. And when you throw the Stormbringer in the mix, you got almost 2 decades of experience right there. And he's just a mean SOB, he's a tenacious SOB, he's a very smart SOB. I've actually wrestled him a couple times, and he's got tricks that you don't even know existed.
Absolutely.
But across the ring. Hold on a second, hold on a second.
The Top Talent Forever Championship. After tonight, is going to belong to the Bad Seeds! Try the Bad Seeds! The Bad Seeds! And the belt will be Bad Seeds! Forever!
Cowboy Bryn Watts getting this crowd all fired up.
The Cowboy, once again, will be by far the smallest man in the ring, but if we're talking about the size of the fight, I think he's got everyone beat.
Oh, he is such a tough competitor. I mean, I've never actually competed against Bryn Watts, but every single person I've spoken to who's been in the ring with him will tell you he can really take the punishment for a long time. And when you think you got him put away, all of a sudden he's got this burst of energy and you don't know where it came from. And he gets guys reeling, and it doesn't matter his size. He is one tough dude. I love watching Bryn Watts compete. I really do. I love having the bad seats. I mean,
Heavy Metal not wanting to even let the referee touch the Top Talent Forever Championship.
That's just the way it goes.
Now, this is going to be literally and figuratively a gargantuan match, over 1,000 pounds between these four competitors. Big Jess Youngblood, 6'5", 316 pounds. Heavy Metal not much smaller, 6'3", 260. But Stormbringer, 6'5", 282.
Stormbringer brings the power for the bad seats.
Although you see that left arm, left shoulder of Stormbringer is all taped up, so we'll see how that factors into this match.
I am on the edge of my seat right now. I cannot wait for these guys to lock up. Big Jess Youngblood, I mean, I don't think I can say enough about this guy. It's just a phenomenal athlete. I was taken from the very first time I watched him wrestle, and it was almost a decade ago, and I could not believe the skill for a man his size. He moves like a lightweight. And Heavy Metal's been in this business longer than I could remember. Stormbringer trying to get this capacity crowd behind him, because you know what? It makes a difference. It does.
Absolutely. The biggest men on each team starting off this match, Stormbringer and Big Jesse Youngblood.
Oh, wasting no time. Look at this. It's interesting you point out there's more than half a ton of beef in there. And when you consider one of the men is less than 200 pounds, that'll tell you how big the other three are.
Oh,
yeah. A clean break, and that's...
Big Jesse Youngblood feeling cocky in this match.
That's why he was okay with a clean break. He had to show off his muscles this year.
I mean, if I had the size and strength of Big Jesse Youngblood, I'm sure I would too. Oh, Cowboy going for a quick swipe there at Big Jesse Youngblood.
There we go again. Two bulls just locking horns with a collar on the pipe. Wait a minute! Are you kidding me?
Big Jesse
Youngblood can't believe it either. He's got this look of shock on his face. He's never been thrown down like that.
Youngblood is in disbelief. He cannot believe anyone could throw him around like that. Stormbringer, with a taped up arm and shoulder, was able to throw Jess around like that.
Wow. I mean, there's a way to break a hold, but I mean, then you got to take that 40 pounder and put him on his back, and that's not easy. Standing side headlock is the option for Stormbringer now, and he's really cranking that in. Oh, wait, Jess Youngblood using a bit of hair to pull him off the ropes, and...
Oh! Stormbringer!
Whoa! Oh, nice! Arm drag takeover. Look at shock on the face of Big Jess Youngblood. He has no idea what's going on, and oh!
Whoa!
What power!
316 pounds. Stormbringer picked him up like it was nothing, and here comes the Cowboy.
What power, and now this the precision. I mean, these two remind me of so many great tag teams over the years. They're just a real good power guy and a real aggressive, precise. Oh! See what I mean?
Just about caved in the chest of Youngblood. And Stormbringer back in the ring. What do these two have in mind? Oh!
Double clothesline.
That had to feel good for the bad seeds.
Not leaving Jess wanting to make a tag, but he's just a little bit too slow on the uptake now.
And in comes Heavy Metal.
Heavy Metal into space of Stormbringer. Wow! Stormbringer with a quick arm drag takedown, and Heavy Metal is in all kinds of trouble. He's only been in the ring 10 seconds. He's in the wrong side of town, and he's got these two guys ready and willing and wanting to beat him up. Oh, look at that.
The Stormbringer likes to bring up that he's no spring chicken anymore, but man, he is moving like a man half his age in this match.
Well, there's probably a little bit of emotion behind that, more so than usual. I mean, you're fighting for your territory. You're fighting for This is your territory. This is your place. This is your house. You don't let them come in here and push you around.
And the Bad Seeds being very smart in the opening minutes of this match. They're tagging in and out constantly. They want to make sure that they're staying fresh at the top of their game.
Well, if they have their way, the Heavy Metal will not see the other side of that ring. You can see that they've got it cut right in half, and they're not going to let Heavy Metal get over the chest if they can avoid it.
Heavy Metal got within inches of his partner. Stormbringer's having none of it.
They're right back into deep, deep, deep trouble. He's 20 feet away from his partner, and he's got 2 guys just beating on him. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait a minute.
Heavy Metal fighting both of them.
Bryn Watts shutting that down right away.
As we were saying,
Not sure who the legal man is. Oh my God! Oh my God!
As we were saying earlier, the Cowboy is the smallest man in this match, but he's got speed, he's got intensity.
And he's still 200 pounds. I don't care if you weigh 400 pounds. When something 200 pounds hits you that fast and that hard, it's going to make you swell.
Taking down a man 70 pounds larger than him.
Well, that's the technique. I mean, when you watch Bryn Watts execute, it's no wasted energy at all. He reminds me of, I can name a dozen wrestlers. Oh my God!
Wow, faster than a Japanese bullet train.
Head first goes Heavy Metal into and up.
Now, we talked about when Jumpin' Josh and THC faced off to open up this show, we talked about them being quicker than a hiccup. My goodness, the Cowboy moving faster than lightning.
Oh, it's unreal. But when you've got these really, really big heavyweights to work against, you're going to look that much quicker. And 2, Stormbringer gets a 2 count.
Heavy Metal quickly getting out of dodge.
Big Jessen now. Calling on a Stormbringer. Stormbringer will be happy to oblige. I mean, this guy's been fighting all of his life. Look at this collar and elbow. Oh, Jess with a knee.
Big Jess,
knee right in the breadbasket.
Big Jesse Youngblood reminded earlier in this match the kind of viciousness he'll need to take down the Stormbringer.
It's viciousness personified. Like I said, I've wrestled Stormbringer before, and this guy's got something. You know, when you think you've got him beat, you really don't. Then at his age, I mean, Stormbringer and I are both close to the same age, and he's still in there going, and I'm not, so that says something.
Oh, trying to pick up the 316-pounder. Can they get him? Did you see how much the ring went down as Big Jesse Youngblood collided with the mat?
Give my vertigo medication, that may be dizzy.
And back in comes Heavy Metal.
All he's doing is collecting a series of rights from Bryn Watts. And oh my goodness, did you see the elevation on that drop kick? Did you see the elevation?
Bryn Watts moving so fast, and there's a little sound delay. He's moving faster than the speed of sound here.
Literally, Heavy Metal hit the ropes, he blinked, and he was on his back. That was amazing. And now,
this ain't gonna end well.
You're now witnessing the disadvantage of a smaller man. Oh!
You're witnessing the destruction of the Cowboy Bryn Watts.
Oh my goodness.
The size
Is the
of
Cowboy
that
under there anywhere? Oh, gee, you gotta be kidding me. Jess Youngblood is just hammering away. What made these guys so mean?
And these two teams are competing for the Top Talent Forever Championship. Honestly, watching this match, I can say that each one of these 4 men, individually or as teams, are top talent.
Oh, you're not kidding. You're not kidding. Look at the pressure that Jess is putting on. And the thing about the body position he has is it's not really wasting a lot of his energy, but he's really cutting off a lot of air and putting Bryn Watts in a very uncomfortable position.
And Big Jesse Youngblood, as we saw, Cowboy's fighting back.
Oh, Bryn Watts will never say die. He will never quit. Irish whip reversal.
Was it a knee to what? The gut, the chest, somewhere around there.
Was it a knee? I couldn't quite see from my vantage point.
Either way, it was effective, and Heavy Metal's looking to double that.
Did you hear that blow all the way?
Oh, did you hear that?
They're just lighting up Bryn Watts.
I can feel that on my chest.
I don't know how long Bryn Watts can actually absorb punishment from two men.
Oh!
Size, because that's what you get.
Those are solid steel posts on the outside of the ring. Did you see how much that moved as the Cowboy got whipped into the corner?
Oh, yeah, I mean, Heavy Metal and Big Jess, they're both capable of throwing a man into that corner so hard the whole ring will shift an inch or two.
You 1,000-pound of wrestler in the ring, still enough to move the entire ring with that Irish whip.
That's a lot of impact, I'm telling you. It rearranges your spine after you've had guys throw you into the turnbuckle a couple of dozen times.
How the Cowboy still
fighting out. Listen to this crowd. This is amazing. I can hardly hear myself thinking. We haven't even gotten to intermission yet.
How the Cowboy's still able to fight out of it, I don't know.
Well, he's breathing, that's how. As long as he can draw breath, he'll fight.
Oh, no.
Oh, not this. Oh, my goodness.
You said as long as he's breathing, that'll knock the wind straight out of you.
Oh, that'll stop your children from breathing. Did you see that? 1, 2, and it. Oh.
Cowboy.
I don't know how he did that.
Once again, 2.5.
I was ready to say 3. I thought for sure there was no way he was going to get up. And now look at that. Oh, that's painful. Look at that painful hold.
And you see the way Jesse Youngblood has the Cowboy position, looking directly the opposite way of his partner, all the way across the ring.
Center of the ring. He doesn't even know what direction his partner is in. And Big Jess just put all kinds of... Oh, look at the fight in Bryn Watts.
Oh, powerful right hand.
Off the ropes and Bryn. Oh, under that.
Whoa.
Under another clothesline. Oh!
Wow! Big Jesse Youngblood almost twice the weight of Bryn Watts. Somehow, that speed able to go even force. And both men are reeling. You okay, Bulldog?
Better get my Ventolin and my Flovent and both my inhalers. I don't know what's gonna...
Oh,
here right, comes... blocked to the right of Stormer. He's blocking again to the right. Lefts and rights and lefts and rights. I need 2 languages to keep up with this. Oh, my goodness. Armbringer pulling Stormbringer right down on that damaged shoulder.
Oh, Stormbringer felt that for sure.
You know, Stormbringer might have been better off not to tape that shoulder up, because that's just like putting a bullseye right there for those guys to work at.
And you know, when you're facing opponents as talented as the top talent, they see those bandages, they know this is where I'm going. I will eliminate all of the power the Stormbringer has.
Talented, yes, and vicious. These guys are vicious. They will keep stomping on the Stormbringer until they break something. They don't care.
Uh-oh, this ain't gonna be good. Oh, Big Jesse ripping off the bandages and just going to war on Stormbringer's shoulder.
Like I told you, they're vicious and cruel. That's why they're successful.
But you know, when you're in the ring with a man like Stormbringer, you need that viciousness. You need to take those shots when you can get them. And Big Jesse Youngblood throwing Stormbringer into the boot of Heavy Metal, who is now in firm control.
That was a nice Armbringer takedown, and now Big Jess resting on the outside while Heavy Metal.
And the Cowboy trying to will Stormbringer back into the match. Will it be enough?
The Cowboy has to will Stormbringer back to his own senses. He's taking a hell of a pounding.
Cowboy
getting back to his feet.
Cowboy begging, just make it to the corner. Oh!
Is he gonna grab that crippler crossface? Is he gonna?
Yeah, looks like he's got it in. Is this gonna be it for the bad seeds?
Stormbringer won't give up. There's no way. Like I said at Pinkel, it doesn't matter if you like the guy or not. I've wrestled him before. He will not give up. He won't quit. He would rather actually pass out or even die before he would quit.
Oh, Stormbringer crawling to the ropes, but Heavy Metal yanks the arm back. He says there's no way you're getting out of this one.
But Stormbringer won't quit. He will not quit. There,
he's got the foot on the ropes.
But he's still in agony. I mean, they'll hold that. The damage is done, but Stormbringer, man.
And Heavy Metal using every single millisecond of that 5 count. And here comes...
Oh, my goodness, not again.
Like a piano falling off the roof.
Cowboy Bryn was coming in to break up the count, and I think it's a good thing he did because as tenacious and as Stormbringer is, that might have been a bit too much. I mean, look at the size of Jess Youngblood right across your chest. Another arm hanger on that damaged shoulder into a hammerlock. Stormbringer just kind of...
And there's a good read.
Just finding the ground so he can take away any leverage. And Jess Youngblood really cranking on that arm. Bryn Watts trying to get his partner fired up. Again, Stormbringer showing that toughness. He just won't quit. Say what you will, but you got to admire that toughness in the Stormbringer right now.
And Jesse Youngblood targeting, I believe, it is the injured arm and shoulder Stormbringer once again. Is he going to even be able to use that power?
The only way Jesse Youngblood... Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness!
That is a steel ring post, and
then... not done yet! Oh, come on!
Oh, another one. You gotta think Stormbringer's shoulder is almost completely off his body at this point.
So referee Curtis having a hard time controlling these guys, and I mean, look, no wonder. Stormbringer is so much. Oh my goodness! 1, 2, and I thought for sure that I thought it was going to be an anticlimactic ending. Man, that Stormbringer is tough. I can't believe he keeps kicking out.
Stormbringer looks like he's just kicking out purely on instinct. That is the veteran abilities, the instinct of this man who's been in the ring for decades at this point.
You know what? That's not a veteran's instinct. That's a warrior's instinct. That's what that is. Stormbringer is really impressive right now.
Stormbringer thankfully moving out of the way just in time. You got to think that would have put a warrior away.
A good 4 or 5 minutes he was just taking a pounding, and he had the presence of mind to get out of the way, and now both men are down. Big Jess, I don't think he expected that crash landing.
And both men are down, trying to get back to the feet, trying to get back to their corners. The Cowboy is just begging Stormbringer, make it back, and he gets the tag.
Bryn Watts is in. Look at that. Right, just about took the Heavy Metal's head right off. Now, Irish Whip Heavy Metal reverses Bryn Watts off the ropes, ducks the clothesline. I haven't seen that. I've never seen that in PPW. That's a Luthez press. This crowd is going nuts.
A Luthez press at 100 miles an hour as he takes down Big Jesse Youngblood as well. Don't turn your back for too long.
Off the nice cross
beautiful.
Body.
I thought that was going to be it.
Cowboy brings Superfly Snooker Watts is cleaning house. That's great. Isn't this fantastic? Can he get a Texas Clover Leaf on Heavy Metal?
Oh, he's got it. He's got it, but Jesse is...
Jess Youngblood. No.
Throws the Cowboy into the corner.
I'm surprised he got that. I mean, look at the size of Heavy Metal's legs.
That is a size who knows what boot.
I think Stormbringer's a little bit angry. He just... Oh, my goodness.
Is this it?
Whoa. Jess Youngblood was holding down Stormbringer's feet on the outside.
Referee Curtis counting 3, but... Well, it looks like the top talent snuck away with the win, but Stormbringer's feet were under the ropes.
Dare I point out, But that kind of tactic that the top talent just used is the exact kind of tactic that the bad seeds have been pulling out victories using for the last couple of years.
I guess turnabout is fair play, but for a match this epic to end like that, and the crowd is having none of it. They're telling top talent, don't come back.
I can't believe it. Did you see that drop kick from Green Watts? Wow.
An incredible match between four competitors who all deserve to call themselves top talent.
This is why I'm so excited for Heavy Metal and Jess Shundell to be here at Pure Power Wrestling, because it elevates the game of these two guys. And when we've got four guys elevating each other's game constantly, the fans get to see something that's magical. And nobody wants to quit. Nobody. Cowboy Bryn Watts will never quit. Stormbringer doesn't even have that word in his dictionary.
And you see the Cowboy and Stormbringer not happy with the result. As Cowboy picks up the guitar, and Stormbringer with the fractured remains of Richie Blackmore, the trusted shovel.
What a war. I don't think these four are done with each other yet, not by a long shot.
I sure hope not. If that means getting another match like this, I hope that's not it.
Oh, top talent once again.
Excuse me, top talent, Big Jesse Heavy Metal. Can I talk to you guys for a second?
Oh, sure.
Congratulations on your win tonight. What was it like getting one over on Bad Seeds?
Oh, did we ever? What did we do, Jesse? What was our whole goal when we came to Pure Power Wrestling?
To prove that we're the best. To prove that we are top talent. We're above everybody in the back. We're above everybody in the stands. We are top talent for a reason. We got the championship gold. We are simply the best.
The best. There is a reason why, Big Jesse. There is a reason why Pure Power Wrestling, we, top talent, are etched gold.
So what's next for you guys?
What's next? I'll tell you what's next. We're going to go to the after party.
After party.
We're going to go party it up. Oh, big city fight in that small town night, baby.
It's a small town Saturday night.
We've proven exactly what we came here to prove.
We did.
We came here to prove that we are the best. The Bad Seeds, the Stormbringer, the Cowboy. They said they were the best. See this here? This is proof, live and in color. Mr. Cameraman, that we are top talent, and we are what, Jesse?
And still, and forever, champion.
That's right, forever.
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 Forever. Let's go. Forever. Woo! Yeah. We did it. Woo! Where we park?
I can't remember.
Send the car.